Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to another Wednesday weekly haul. If you're new here, I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. So every Wednesday I bring you guys hauls of what I recently thrifted to sell in my closet. So most often I go to my favorite Goodwill as well as a local discount outlet store, sometimes one, sometimes both. Today I am bringing you items from just one Goodwill trip. And this was a good one. Sometimes you go into the thrift store and you find nothing, and sometimes you find a whole bunch of stuff. And kind of my MO with reselling is to keep my cost of goods as low as possible. So I really do try to focus on only getting items that are half off. So there actually were a lot of full price items that were very good, and on a slower day I would have picked up, but because I was able to get so many items for half off, I left a lot of those full price ones behind because hopefully in the future they'll still be there and I can get them for a discounted price. So with that being said, I did end up getting 20 items this week and I spent $53. So that made my cost of goods $2.65 per item. That's absolutely fantastic. I love being under $3. And I'm really happy with everything I got this week. There are some more bread and butter items, but there are also some higher end items, some bucket list brands that I honestly never thought that I would find, especially not in my Goodwills, honestly, here in Columbus, Ohio. But I do have some exciting brands to share with you, so let's go ahead and get started. So if you guys have watched a few of these, you know I always like to pick up a couple paperbacks because I do love to read a lot, and they're only $1, so these help bring my cost of goods down a little bit because I do usually end up picking at least a few pairs of shoes up that are $4 or $5. So this week I got Emily Griffin, the one and only, don't know anything about it, and also Diane Chamberlain, Necessary Lies. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are like,
why don't you just go to the library to get books?
But I do like to pay for books usually, just because then if I really love them, I can keep them. And if I'm okay with getting rid of them, I'll just pass them on to somebody else, or I can take them to half-price books. So for $2, I'm really happy. These probably were originally around $20 each. Also, I usually end up finding some random home decor item, and this week I love what I got. It is this adorable, adorable picnic basket. I love that it has like a little shoulder strap. And I did actually thrift myself a picnic basket last year, but this one is a lot cuter, a lot more interesting. And it's kind of funny because I was already thinking about making a cute little short, a TikTok, a reel, all of the above really, with like a picnic outfit going on a picnic, because I recently thrifted a super cute tablecloth actually that I think would make a very adorable picnic blanket. And I also recently thrifted a super cute vintage dress, which I think is perfect for a picnic. And now I have an adorable, adorable picnic basket. So be sure to look for that soon. I'm really excited to make that. But this is so freaking cute. And honestly, I probably will use it a few times and then end up reselling it, because I do think I could get probably at least $25, $30 for this. And I only paid $4 for it, so I was really happy about that. Okay, now let's move into shoes. I love picking up 2 or 3 pairs of shoes every week if possible, because that usually brings me my highest return. I can often sell shoes for, I feel like, an average of $30, $35, and then every once in a while I'll get some really good pairs. And this week I do think I have at least a couple pairs that I will be able to sell for at least $40 to $50. But up first we have really bread and butter for me. These are some Steve Madden wedges. These genuinely look like they were never worn. The bottoms are in perfect condition. I personally love having wedges like this in my closet because they're nude, so they go with absolutely everything. I know a lot of bridesmaids are required to wear nude shoes, so I'll probably even kind of tag bridesmaids when I post them. And yeah, I just love a wedge myself. I think a lot of people like a wedge, a lot easier to walk in. And Steve Madden is just a very popular shoe brand, and these are a great size as well. Yeah, so these are a size 8.5, so absolutely fantastic. Love selling anywhere from 7 to 11. But with that being said, I did pick up a smaller pair of shoes because these are super cute for one, and they are also in fantastic condition. There is a tiny bit of wear to the bottom, but really not bad at all. The shoes themselves look perfect. And these are Aldo, which is a great brand. They do sell pretty well most of the time. These are a size 6, so that is the only bad thing about these, I think. But smaller sizes still will sell. I just find that they sit a little bit longer, but I could not pass these up. I don't know if you can tell, but they have like the calf hair texture to them, and just an absolute statement piece. Very, very fun. I would love to sell these ones for anywhere from 40 to 60. We'll kind of see what happens. And then I've got the brand that I literally never, ever thought I would find. They were just sitting there. They were literally the last shoe that I looked at. They were the last shoe on the rack, and I was absolutely shocked that no one had picked them up. And they are these FRYE clogs. FRYE is an amazing brand, and I literally had like never seen them in the flesh before. I can definitely understand why they are so expensive. The quality is incredible, the detail amazing, just amazing shoes. Now the only bad thing with these was I already cleaned them up, I think pretty much as best as I could, but when I picked them up, I'll insert a picture, there were these like splotches of, I couldn't even tell you what, just gunk on the toe area, so that might be why people passed on them. I'm not really sure, but I did get out my good old shoe cleaner and I did clean them up a lot. They definitely look way, way better. I don't think the marks are really that noticeable at all anymore, so I will probably list these for maybe 85, we'll see. I might take a Q-tip and try to clean them up just a little bit more before I do list them, because I'd love to get them obviously in as great a shape as they could be. And these are a size 8, so that's like the most perfect size shoe you could pick up. Wonderful. But seeing as how I only spent $53 on everything, I very well think that these will pay for the whole haul, which is always what you want. If you can get one item to pay for everything and then the rest is just profit, oh my gosh, amazing. So everything else I do have listed right now, but those are probably gonna be the only things that are not up at the time of this video going up. Okay, next up I will show you the couple sweaters that I got for myself. They are both airy. I love picking up some airy sweaters for myself. They do also sell pretty well as well, but of course it's not really sweater season, but if I can find some good ones for me, I will always get them because it's sweater season like 8 months of the year here in Ohio. But this one I really liked because it's longer, so I can wear it with leggings. So unbelievably comfortable. It's a turtleneck. I will definitely be wearing this a lot in the dead of winter. And then this one, I actually had been looking for something like this like all fall and winter long, and I never found anything. But it is this real chunky white pullover. I love the look of this. So cozy. And this is why I do like picking up really good quality, really cute sweaters in the off season, because this probably would have been gone in about 2 seconds if it was fall or winter. But because most people aren't buying sweaters right now, I was able to get this for just $2. It's in great shape, and like I said, airy. It's just so comfortable, and it is quite high quality. So I am very happy to add this to my little fall winter wardrobe. Okay, let's move into the things that I will be selling. So I did get a few pairs of pants. This first pair, I could not believe my eyes because these are from spring 2022. So someone must have literally bought these or been gifted them perhaps, tried them on, maybe they didn't fit, and instead of returning or giving them to someone else, they just gave them to Goodwill, which I was like,
thank you.
And they were half off as well, so that's fantastic. Pretty much everything here, I think everything that's left is half off. So that means I paid only $2 or $3 for everything individually. But these are the vintage slim straight, and these are actually from J. Crew's Reimagine line, which is their sustainable line. And pretty much always, probably always honestly, the companies that have sustainable lines within their main brand, they're gonna be more expensive because they're made more environmentally friendly, they're using better materials, whatever. So these jeans were definitely quite expensive, more expensive than J. Crew's normal line, and J. Crew is not cheap anyway. It's definitely becoming one of my favorite bread and butter brands to pick up. But these are just a great style. They've got the raw hem, which a lot of people like. They are high-waisted. There's a little bit of stretch, but still very good quality, still will hold their shape. I do expect to get more for these than I would for most jeans I pick up, I'm definitely hoping for around 40 or 45. Also a bucket list brand, one I had never found before. This is AG Adriana Goldschmied, I think is how you say it, which is a very expensive brand. These were about $200 jeans. These are the Pharaoh skinny ankle, high-rise skinny ankle, and they are just in really good shape overall. Like, these ones were definitely worn in comparison to the last pair of jeans, but they still have a ton of life left, no real flaws other than just being washed, and they do have the raw hem, so people really do like that. And these were half off, so amazing, $3. And these are size 27 or 4. Next we have some J. Jill pants, and I think these are great for this time of year. These are a linen, cotton, and silk blend, so just really high quality pants. Really great staple. If I still went into an office, I would probably keep these for myself because they are just very, very comfortable. They're neutral. They go with everything. So these would be great for anyone that has kind of a capsule wardrobe or just likes to wear a lot of neutrals, likes to have a lot of higher quality pieces. And it even has like an adorable little button. So just a really solid find, I would say. I do like picking up J. Jill, especially when it is not in a super small size and when the materials are very good like this. These are a size 8. Last pair of pants, I think these are fun. They are some vintage Joneswear Sport. It says they are a size 12. I'm thinking probably a little bit more like a size 10, but they're very high-waisted, like mom jeans style, and you guys probably know what I'll say before I'm gonna say it. I think these would be great for 4th of July, which is coming up quick. I could see some Gen Zer wearing these with just like a white crop top or something, really having a full look. They're in great shape, feel extremely comfortable. I probably will try these on and maybe model them. I don't know. I feel like vintage tends to move better if you do model it. And I'm trying to get on Depop. I need to get myself together over on that platform, but people do seem to model basically everything over on there. Okay, moving into the tops. This is Athleta, size small. Just a really cozy flannel. It has like some very subtle striping to it. We'll see how this does. I know a lot of people love to sell Athleta. It tends to sit for me for a while, but then eventually sell. I wouldn't say it's a huge money maker, but hopefully I could get around 20 or 25 for this. That would be amazing. Here's another fun vintage piece. This is from a brand called Speed Limit Miles Per Hour. It's a size large. And I mean, look at this. You will stand out from the crowd in this. It gives me like major Saved by the Bell vibes. It's real cozy, actually. You wouldn't really think it looking at it, but it's a pretty comfortable material. And I just love that detail. I mean, that pattern, those colors are so, so fun. It does have shoulder pads in it, but you could very easily remove them if you didn't want them, just cut them off there. But these are the kind of vintage pieces I love picking up, things that will jump off the page, things that scream that they're vintage. If something is vintage but it doesn't even obviously look vintage, people probably aren't going to pick it up. They want somebody to look at them and know that they found a one-of-a-kind unique piece. So hoping to get around 30 or 35 for this. Real bread and butter here. This is a Bowden top. It is a size 10. I debated on this one for a while because it's not a super substantial piece. It's kind of just like a nice long sleeve tee that is great just for everyday running errands, throwing on with some jeans, whatever. But Bowden is a very popular brand. It is very well made, high quality, and definitely seems to have a following, and comps for this kind of shirt ranged from anywhere from 15 to 25. So I'd be quite happy to get 20 for it. I only paid 2. I definitely would not have paid 4 for this personally, but yeah, just a very solid kind of bundle item for my closet. This one I did actually pay the full price of $4 for, and that's because it is Lulu's, and I really like selling Lulu's a lot. Pretty expensive brand, at least in my mind, and does have a very solid following. And I thought that this was just so, so cute, like a pink fuzzy sweater, kind of a wrap style. It snaps so you could wear it more open or more conservative, and yeah, just great condition. And I wasn't confident that this would still be there by the time the color tag was half off, so pretty much I think Will I feel very sad if I come back and the item is not there anymore? And if I'm like,
yes, I would regret not picking it up.
then I pick it up, and that's how I felt about this particular piece. Okay, here we have a tank, and I don't honestly like picking up tanks just because you can't really get a lot for them most of the time, so I try to pick up the most substantial pieces I can. But this is a Harley Davidson tank. I did get it for only $2, and it was made in Hawaii. It has like the Hawaiian flowers on there with some motorcycles. It is a size small, so we'll see how this does. I'd love to get 20 bucks for it. We'll see. Next, I've got this tunic from Soft Surroundings. I did debate on this one as well because it is just gray, but it has that kind of sheer detail, whatever. And this actually kind of opens a little bit. So there are some interesting details going on here. This truly feels like it was like never worn. Feels extremely, extremely comfortable. Size medium, and if this doesn't sell, I'm happy to keep this for myself. I really love pieces that are more tunic length. So I did get one dress, and I am remembering that I paid full price for this as well, but I think it is worth it because this is a new with tags Lane Bryant, and it is a size 22-24. And look at this dress. I think it is so stinking pretty. I love it a lot. This is totally my style. And there are so many places that you could wear a dress like this. So when I listed this, I tagged mother of the bride, event, wedding, bridal shower, baby shower. So many different situations you could wear this. So I think that this will sell quite well. Originally $90. I did price this kind of high, I think at $60, definitely willing to take an offer. But that is kind of the good thing about selling items that are new with tags, is that you can sometimes be quite close to that retail price if it's no longer being sold, if it's a really desirable piece. And of course, I always price a little bit higher than I'm willing to accept because I do expect to either send or receive offers. So I was really happy about that find. This is a great time of year to look for some of those like cuter spring, summer dresses that could be dressed up to wear to different events because it's shower season, it is wedding season. People are definitely looking on Poshmark and other reselling sites to find specific dresses like that. And then I did get a couple jackets, which I'm pretty pumped about. They're both kind of moto style. This is a new with tags Market and Spruce moto jacket, and Market and Spruce is sold through Stitch Fix. And I've said it a few times in these hauls before, but I do like picking up new with tag Stitch Fix items to sell on Poshmark because I do think people kind of learn their favorite brands by getting Stitch Fix a couple times, but Stitch Fix is not that cheap. So once they know their favorite brands, they will look on reselling platforms to find the items that they like for cheaper. And this is a really solid closet staple piece anyway, so even if you're not familiar with this Stitch Fix brand, I'm hoping people will find it just by keywords and description. So it's a very solid piece, it's extremely comfortable, and again, people like buying items that are new with tags. And the last piece I have for you, I'm pretty pumped about. I'm surprised that it made it to its half off day, but it is this blank NYC, kind of like asymmetrical cut moto jacket. It has a very suede feel to it. Very high quality. Blank NYC is no joke. It's pretty expensive retail, and I believe a lot of their pieces are actually sold through Free People, so it kind of has that boho vibe to it. This is a really substantial piece, probably retailed for around $175 to $200, and really doesn't feel like it was worn too much at all. This is a size medium, and if it was a size large, I probably would keep it. And honestly, it looks like it runs a little bit big, so I might try it on, but this is a piece that I would definitely wear a lot. I think it is so cute. I couldn't believe that I got this for $3. Well guys, that was everything I got for this week's haul. Kind of crazy to think that I got it all just from one trip. Definitely grateful for that. Not all trips go like that for sure. But I think I should profit very nicely off of everything when you think that I only paid $53 for it all. But let me know what your favorite piece was down below, and if you are interested in anything, definitely check out my Poshmark, which is always linked in the description. And if you did like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. Really does help my channel out a lot, and I will be doing a giveaway as soon as I hit 1,500 subscribers. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!